All right.
So you start streaming.
Already have.
Okay, I'm gonna take your stream and I'm gonna put it on my stream and add a little thingy to it.
Okay. Things I should do while streaming: have an intro slash break, transition, and two music. Yeah, I should do that. You refused to yeah, no. I am aware of what Zombie Pie does on stream. All right, let me just.
How far into Ogre Battle are you?
I am most of the way through Act 2
Of three?
of 4, I believe.
Four.
Um, so. Alright, now let me put your stream on this monitor so it's easier to see. And there we go.
Arbitrary water.
Water. Yes. The name I made for my Xbox Live profile in 2007, and I'm now cursed forever.
Mm-hmm.
It says 41 hours. That's a lie. I literally think the game clock is broken because I turned up animation speed. Yes,
Oh, I was
Twitch
gonna ask if it was some weird speed hack that caused that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Twitch.tv/Arbok. Yes. Arbok has always been a bad Pokemon. I'm sorry.
What? What do you got against Arbok?
Poison.
Oh. Go ahead.
Joe, do you really want to get into this? Because
No.
I can talk to you about poison types and how bad they were early on.
Okay, if you want a soapbox for a bit, feel free to. No, muck backwards has come.
Yeah, muck backwards.
If you want a soapbox about poison types for a little bit, feel free. I won't stop you.
Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon.
But he's just a cool snake.
Yeah, he's just a cool snake. I mean, like, the one good thing Arbok has is Intimidate, which is a very good skill. Yeah. Anyway, some real Matsuno shit happening over here. My best friend and my father are both on the opposite side of this war.
Oh, wow. Never saw that before. Man. Are there any wars in games, in fantasy games, that do a Civil War parallel? Where it was always that whole brother against brother thing, but leaning into it in the same way that the Civil War did? Or like fiction about the American Civil War?
I mean, there's a high quality video game that Functionality's been playing called Damnation that takes place in an alternate historical steampunk something.
Nope. Nope. Damnation, god damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the volume a little bit on the Elgato. Do I make peace? Or do I follow orders? Do I compromise my ideals?
Yes.
For the sake of peace?
Always be compromising.
Or do I overcome my father? The two paths.
The two genders.
My chat. How is the audio? How do I sound? I am trying to lean back from the mic so I'm not fucking eating it.
You lean back from the mic to breathe.
Yep. Just
Tay-Zondaing it all day.
yeah. Isn't that the Chocolate Rain Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, he was singing about racial struggles back in 2007 or whatever.
I am a little louder than the other host. Okay, I will turn myself down a little bit just because my microphone...
Okay, you must have seen the Tay type or TF2, Team Fortress 2 thing.
Probably.
It is probably the best video on the internet. If you remember later, or I remember later, I will send that to you or post it in the Discord or something. It is the literal best video on the internet.
All right,
fuck.
I'm gonna compromise my ideals and make peace with my father and my best friend, Prince Yumil. I will make peace with the Western Division. I know it defies orders, but I can't convince myself that it's right. We both want to avoid battle, so why fight? I'll take full responsibility. Will you help me?
Oh, fuck. Mag ammo.
Hell yeah, get that Magnum.
Oh, also, I have enough points to buy the infinite assault rifle. I need to... If I want to do a full speed run, I need to buy these infinite guns and to get the recovery coins. I didn't realize that's what those were.
Oh, yeah, the recovery coins are super... And also the Stars Field Manual and the extra... the extra side pouches. So the Stars Field Manual... increases the timing window
for dodges.
Like it literally lets you get the super dodge more likely.
Wow, that's incredible.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Did you get the Lightning Hawk? Oh no. See, in a speedrun you straight up just don't get the Magnum.
Yeah.
Because you can I beat this in sub 90 minutes, I think. And you really just gotta never stop.
Yeah, no, that sounds great though. Like, assuming you path it out right, that doesn't sound tough. Like, when you know your path, that sounds totally doable.
The other great thing about speedrunning Resident Evil 3, specifically, is that
it's linear?
It's mostly a straight line. Like, this is, like, the only area you have to do any sort of pathing on.
Yeah.
And otherwise, you are basically always going forward.
Oh, fuck me!
Oh, it's very good that I have you on a delay, so I'm like, oh, what happened? Oh, I see. Because it's like a second delay. Anyway,
Yeah. Wait, hang on. Is this a real... Is this... look at my screen for a sec. You see the clock above the door? Is that a timer or a clock? Do they time operations?
That
has to be a thing, right?
I think so.
Or is the idea that operations can sometimes go on so long that nobody knows what time of day it is?
That's also probably
true. Stuck in there for so long, so it helps keep them focused in a way.
Yeah.
Hunt Showdown is almost finished. I've had it paused because I don't want to do internet stuff on streaming.
Yeah, you don't want to eat that stream.
Yeah. But that'll be done shortly after I'm done streaming. It has like 20 minutes left or some shit.
Oh, gonna sacrifice myself to Lotus.
So, have you seen any of me playing Xenogears?
I've been intentionally avoiding it because I want to play that game at some point.
So, I only ask because Xenogears, that game's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
That game fucking rules.
Well, look forward to Disc 2. Because everything I know about Xenogears is that apparently Disc 2 is not a video game.
Yeah. This thing has been so post-Evangelion, I genuinely expect Disc 2 to be the main character sitting in a folding chair in a black box theater with a spotlight on him, while text narrates over top of it.
Yeah.
Of what happened. That is genuinely my expectation.
Yeah.
I mean, how long is that game? I'm theoretically time-wise, I'm a little over a third of the way through it. It's like 50 hours long, maybe 60
it's a
if you do a
PS1
little bit of side
JRPG,
stuff.
so it's like
Yeah,
50 hours long.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's 50 hours long at the baseline. Where I usually end up on, like, relative to how long to beat stuff is around a little less than the main plus extras number, which is like mid 60s or something like that. Oh, fucking Christ.
Heck, darn it.
It's no Kudelka, which seems incredible, but also Glav broke my heart when he said he hadn't actually played it. He just keeps recommending it.
Yeah, one of the other people who was doing that charity stream during Extra Life was playing Kudelka for his stream, and that was a real like, oh, I need to play this.
Yeah.
And not just because I'm already in for Shadow Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea of like, hey, it's this weird survival horror JRPG. All right.
Yeah, that's Goblin. Thank you. That was my reaction. He hasn't played it. He just keeps selling it.
You should play Shadow Hearts Covenant.
I probably should.
That game is a fucking bananas factory. Like, everything about that game is super weird. One of the side quests is literally dogfighting.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, I'm further in the game than you expected? That's good to know.
I'm not... Okay, are they... Okay, I don't even want to ask this question because it's going to get into the whole thing, but are the Shadow Hearts games, like, connected? Or are they all kind of their own things with thematic through lines?
Shadow Hearts 1 and Covenant are absolutely connected. You don't need to play Shadow Hearts 1 to play Covenant, but you... And you know, I streamed all of it. And I think Shadow Hearts 1 is quite good.
Mm-hmm.
But Covenant seems like the one. Like there's still a little bit of like early PS2 JRPG in Shadow Hearts.
That actually seems more annoying than dealing with PS1 RPGs, to be honest.
Also, it's one of those games that does not always work. Like, if you want to talk about, like, the dark origin of me buying all these PS2 games, other than, you know, getting a stimulus check, it was getting...
Thanks, Trump.
It was Shadow Hearts not being one of those games that does not quite run perfectly on PSX2, PCXX2.
Yeah.
Because PS2 emulation's still kind of shaky. So instead I bought a copy for $90 like a sane person.
I got the mag.
Yeah, Shadow Hearts 1 is basically a PS1 game they pushed to PS2. Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I see what... Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Oh yeah, also, yeah, in Shadow Hearts Covenant, you get, you find pinups of beefy guys and trade it to a gay guy so Geppetto, who is probably a pedophile, can get dresses for his creepy baby doll. Yeah.
Oh, so it's a video game.
It's bonkers bananas.
Is this guy finally gonna get up?
I need to go back to Covenant. Maybe I should be streaming that.
I know, Goblin, right? This is like the most sensate, like, this is the most, what would you call it? Like, this is criminal. This is like, what the fuck is happening? all the talking up of Kudelka, and Glav's never fucking played it.
SMH fake Kudelka fan. This PS1 JRPG that no one played at the time. Because...
Yeah, I had never heard of it until recently.
Have you ever seen any of Thor High Heels videos on, like, weird PS1 JRPGs or PS1 games? Especially, like, the Japan-only ones? Okay. Because he's done a lot of videos, like, here's all these fucking weird JRPG or, like, weird Japanese games, because just, like, the PS1 was a hotbed for that shit. Was a hotbed for that shit, just because it was easy to develop for. It was stupid successful, especially in Japan. And so you have a bunch of smaller developers making weird shit. And of course, you know, some of that came over here. Basically everything out of Sony Japan Studio from that era is that. Hunters are fucking
Holy shit,
scary.
One
in this
mag
game.
shot?
Oh, yeah.
One mag shot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'd forgotten about that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a really good way, like a really good ludic way to sell the power of that thing, to tell the player.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
This thing that
hardcore.
like takes a bunch of shotgun shells. Yeah. Oh, I got attacked from behind.
Xenoblade 1. No, dude. It's 100 hours. You're never gonna play that.
Yeah, Mega, no. You're not gonna play Xenoblade. You're gonna be like, I played it for 5 hours. And...
No, you know what? I would guess you could probably do maybe 10 or 15.
I'm saying he lasted less than 5 hours in Tales of Vesperia when he like got that from the library or something. I'm saying he is like Xenoblade is just as anime. I know people like the people like the Xenoblade. I'm aware. And you know, there are things about those games I respect.
Yeah, we've had this conversation, but I'm excited to
3 seems like fucking bananas.
I am. Here's my honest fear, though. I've been loving Gears so much that I'm worried nothing else is gonna even approach it.
Okay, here's where I would come back on that a little bit. Because I have played I have played the Xenosaga, and I can tell you that game is bananas. It's also like barely a video game for half of its runtime. You can't refer to Xenogears as Gears. Yeah. Okay, Glav. Okay, OG Persona. Okay, Megasum. Okay, there's this game. It's on Game Pass. It's pretty good.
Anachronox? What's it called? Acronix?
Anachronox.
Necrolax?
Anachronox.
No, what's that Castlevania one that just came out?
Oh,
play that.
Yeah, play...
That's Simon's Quest one, I mean.
Infernax.
Infernax, thank you.
Infernax is my favorite faction in Heroes of Might and Magic 3.
There you go.
Joku, drop everything, play Silent Hill Downpour. Here's the thing, I got very close to playing fucking Silent Hill, like the bad Silent Hill games after I finished 2. because of the person I am.
This is the thing though with Silent Hill, is that from the long and short of it, like in the long view, most of them are bad.
Yeah.
That's the problem. There's like 3 incredible, maybe 4 incredible games, maybe 2 or 3 of which are all-timers.
And
then there's a lot of garbage.
Zombie's asking, why are you so demeaning to how I played this game? Because, as you can see, you don't need to do it. Someone has been playing the video game the worst possible way to make it as unfun as possible for him. And he's like, oh, I don't like this game.
I wonder how Game Pass streaming, like cloud streaming on the Steam Deck is going to be. I'm sure there'll be a hacky way to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Mega, play, have you played Crimson Shroud? Have you finished Crimson Shroud yet?
Yeah, I know, you can install it directly, of course. But who's... Are you going to do that? Is that going to be a thing where like half of all Steam Deck users just straight up say fuck it and install Windows? What's going to be the percentage of Windows users?
I bet pretty high. My mother wants you to know that she started watching Demon Slayers, and she wants to know, Giant Bomb, that she thinks it is rad. My brother... So, last night, I went to hang out with my brother-in-law, because my sister and the nephew, the new baby, are out of town, hang out with my parents and stuff, etc., etc. So, like, First off, I got shitty chain pizza. Like, it was one of those nights where it's like, oh, we're...
From where?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, okay.
Because I wanted pizza and wings. And... yeah, and he... And then, we were like, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to, like... He was like, maybe, should I watch this Demon Slayer show? And I'm like, yeah, probably, you'll like it. It's very pretty. And then instead, he went to bed at 9 o'clock, and I just went home because he was still tired because he has a newborn child.
Yeah.
And that's my fun adult story.
Should I watch Demon Slayer? People like them some Demon Slayer.
Okay. Here's what I would say to that is Demon Slayer is very pretty. You have also seen that show before.
Okay. Then
it is every shonen action series.
Yeah,
like
I have seen some of the animation stuff they do in that show, and it's like genuinely like shockingly impressive.
Ufotable,
something put on television.
Ufotable does good work. Surprise.
But also, there's nothing more that, like, yeah. Fair enough.
Like, hey, Ufotable makes pretty as shit anime.
What else have they worked on?
They have made, they've made all the Fate, anime, the recent.
Okay.
So, like, Fate Zero. Fate Zero is the only Fate thing you should ever expose yourself to.
Yeah, I've heard of Fate Zero. I couldn't name another Fate thing.
Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade
Oh,
Works.
I have. Never mind. I have heard that. Yep. Yep.
Perhaps you've heard of. Fate. Hollow Atraxia. Well, they haven't done an anime adaptation of Hollow Atraxia yet. It's a whole thing. Yeah, these things. These fucking pale zombos.
What are they called? Pale heads?
Yeah.
Or is that something else?
No, it's the pale...
maybe I'm just thinking of crimson heads.
No, they're pale heads. They're called Paleheads, and they were only in the weird survival thing for the weird, like, post-release survival mode they added to RE2 that wasn't very good.
So these weren't actually a part of Resident Evil 3 at all?
Nope. Like, this is, for all intents and purposes, a totally different game than original Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, so that's the thing, is part of my adoration of this is being well aware that I don't have the familiarity to be disappointed with the changes and what isn't here.
Yeah.
If that makes sense?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's part of it.
There are things that I think I wish this game did better. But I also think it does what it needs to.
For sure. I think, I'm not sure if you were here when I was saying it earlier, but if you look at the context of this, like, if this was like a $20 or to $30 DLC add-on for Resident Evil 2, there wouldn't be a better DLC that's been released. Yeah, it would have been totally fine.
Like, yeah, should this game have been $60?
No.
Especially since,
But, I mean, it's Capcom, so stuff goes on sale.
Yeah. You can get this game for like $15.
Yeah.
Mega's asking if I got my car back. Yes, I finally got my fucking car back.
Oh, yes, yeah. So how's that going?
A week and a half ago. It's great having a car again.
Yeah,
I highly recommend not having to borrow your brother's car. That used to be your car before you got your... Anyway, yeah, that whole endeavor has been a learning experience, let's say.
Glab, what is Smileton? So, like, is there like a change in your insurance or anything?
My premium went up. Surprise. No, but in terms of, like, hey, guess what? The initial estimate doesn't necessarily mean shit.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to mechanics.
Yeah, just... And it's one of those things where, like... I just am... At this point, because of how society has fallen, I just have a paranoid fear that someone is trying to rip me off. And, like... I'm like, are these fuckers? Like... Because they missed... So, the reason I was at my parents' house for literally... a week instead of like 2 days was because they missed a bent wheel bearing. That would have caused like actual serious problems if I had kept driving on it for long enough. And so they had to order the part over the weekend and shit.
Right.
But yeah, no, car shit. Yeah, you will always be ripped off when it comes to car repair, just FYI, unless you know the mechanic. And we kind of knew this mechanic.
Fuck. Shit. I don't know what to do. They're all crowded at the door.
Have you thought about talking about your feelings?
I do talk about my feelings.
I know, it's important too. Do you have any questions about Ogre Battle 64? Person of lordly caliber.
Still enjoying that?
I am. Because I'm not playing it like a lunatic, like someone else who I will not name.
What counts as playing that game in a lunatic way? Fuck off! Wait a minute. What the fuck? Are you kidding? Hang on.
Okay,
sorry,
this person...
I was cursing at the video game.
Yeah, this person who I will refer to as Pastry Lich, has been save scumming their way through the game, basically like aggressively save stating to make sure they always get the good drops and the good traits.
Oh fuck! Okay, yeah, no, that's...
And, like, you don't need to do that. I very intentionally have not looked at anything. Right. Oh, I got something called Love and Peace. Oh, that's good.
It's very Vietnam era.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah?
So we're always getting notes from Umbrella about, like, hey, we have all these people we're just testing on. Do you think, because there's never been seemingly like journalistic investigation into them, that they're just rounding up homeless people?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, Umbrella be using orphans, they be using homeless people. I got an Urn of Chaos. Nice. I don't know what that does, but I bet it's good. Okay, Urn of Chaos lowers a unit's alignment. Okay, that's helpful if I want to have someone stay a specific class. Because this is something that we're going to eventually go over in the podcast, but just like, hey, guess what? There's a lot of weird fiddly shit in this game.
Yeah.
As far as, like, there's a hidden alignment system that determines what ending you get, and then each individual unit also has an alignment meter that determines what classes they can be. Where are the ogres? The ogres are some in Ogre Battle. They are monsters summoned from the Netherworld, so they're basically traditional Japanese Oni. And
wait, does Ogre Battle actually pull from like Japanese folklore stuff?
I mean, as far as that is concerned. Okay, I got another Love and Peace, so that's probably good. Alright. Is there a witch hut in here? Nope. I mean, that's just, like, the most direct thing. Otherwise, it's... Finding out that, you know, Matsuno, the guy, the Final Fantasy Tactics man, apparently wrote for this game even though he was at Square working on Vagrant Story at the time. He still found time to go back and write the sequel to the game he directed.
Vagrant Story. I forgot to put that on my list.
You should play Vagrant Story. It has a great final boss fight, I'm told.
The entire setup of that game is... I'm playing Xenogears at the time, but I want to say it reminds me of Xenogears insofar as its presentation looks way ahead of its time.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking dark magic. The way that game looks, especially for a PS1 game. Yeah, Matsuno was pretty young when he did, like, was at Quest. And, yeah, other parallels with Xenogears as well. There's a lot of fiddly shit in that game. Surprise. I still really like the Tactics Ogre remake for PSP. Because that's kind of proto Final Fantasy Tactics. But it does some weird stuff that I like more.
Wait, what is going on here? How in the fuck? God, I forget how to get around this area. God damn it.
There's a trophy for getting all the fuses in 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Which, once again, you just kind of have to run.
How is PSP emulation? As far as I'm aware, pretty good.
Yeah.
For the most part, PSP is an easily emulatable thing.
Yes. You know, for all those PSP games you want to play.
That's the thing. Like, what would it be? It'd be okay, so we got the re-release of Tactics. You got the God of Wars.
Except those God of Wars are on PS3.
I know, but you can't emulate a PS3 that well. We're getting there, but we're not there yet.
Okay.
So I'd say the God of Wars. I'd say the Third Birthday.
Yeah.
Just to know, because you have to know, because you're a
yeah,
sicko.
the Persona 2 remakes.
Yeah.
Valkyria Chronicles 3.
Jeanne d'Arc.
What?
Jeanne d'Arc.
Oh, Jeanne d'Arc. Yeah. Yeah, the community translation for the Eternal Punishment remake is coming out at some point. And I would like to play Persona 2 at some point. Because I like to have fun.
Ah, fuck.
Yep. Big boy.
I don't have grenades.
Yeah, the PSX version of Eternal Punishment is in English. Because that was the only one that came out in the US, but when they brought the Innocent Sin remake to the PSP, they didn't bother bringing the Eternal Punishment remake to the US. And so it's this weird, awkward thing where if you want to play all of Persona 2 in English, there is no ideal way, because, the PSX version of Eternal Punishment is of an era. It's the original translation of Persona 1 is one of those, infamous little bits.
Is it like legendarily bad?
Oh, it's legendary, like full on, like boulderized, like they made a character black. And they speak in slang.
Oh, I've seen that. Yes, I've seen that. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and they cut out...
Persona 2 has Hitler.
Yeah, Persona 2 has Hitler, which is
Hitler
why...
and sunglasses.
Yeah, Hitler with sunglasses in the PSP remake. Yeah, that's why that game didn't come out in the US originally.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, congratulations, only half the game was originally in English.
Speaking of Hitler, that's a good way to start a sentence.
Yeah. And I also think Persona 1 is just kind of rough.
I wouldn't be surprised, considering the way I've seen some of 3, and I have to assume, considering the progression of just systems and stuff from 3 to 4 to 5, I have to assume 1 and 2 are pretty rough.
1 and 2 are just straight, they're straight dungeon crawlers. Yeah. They are Persona
more SMT.
Yeah, they are, like, the Persona distinction was just that, like, unlike main series Shin Megami Tensei games, they have high school students and take place in regular Japan instead of post-apocalyptic Gnostic Japan.
Yeah.
Oops, all demons.
That's fucked up. Who does that? Sorry, no, this message here. Customer told me his secret password was Hitler. So either that person is actually like a crypto-fascist, or they just thought it was funny one day, and then they just
love themselves some poorly considered jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, who among us has not... I mean, I used to think Nazi jokes 14. Were very funny when I was 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Persona 1 and 2 are, straight. And there was a Shin Megami Tensei game for, I think SNES, called SMT If. That was basically the prototype for Persona.
Oh, okay.
In as much as it's about, like, it's about it's like the Shin Megami Tensei apocalypse happens.
So, okay, sorry, no. So, this is what I was going to ask, actually,
Yeah.
Gleb, considering. Is the premise of SMT in general that there was always an apocalypse? Is that sort of how they all roll?
Yeah. Yeah. Base series SMT is always about, like, fucking oops, all demons apocalypse.
Right. So what does that mean for, how do we get to the other side of this now? Oh, we gotta get up there.
Yeah. Sergeant Dad.
What does that mean for SMT4, the DS one, because it's in space?
No, it's not in space.
Is this like post-apocalypse? I thought it was in space.
No, it's not. Strange Journey takes place in the Antarctic. That might be what you're thinking of.
Is there not an SMT game with spaceships? Like,
no. I don't think so.
What am I thinking of then? Oh. Well, what the fuck am I thinking of? Shit.
What are you thinking of?
I don't know. I swear there was a JRPG with demons and stuff, but it's on spaceships. And I don't know.
That sounds like you're thinking about Xenosaga. That's a joke. Alright. Just make sure to attack leader.
Okay, how the fuck do I get to this other...
Yeah, no, Shin Megami Tensei 4, like, the first half of it takes place in, like, this weird utopian, like, fake Japan, and then you find out, actually, this is, like, spoilers for, like, literally a few hours in.
Oh, there's another door here.
But basically, in SMT4... You're in the Holy Kingdom of Mikado or whatever, and it's like this weird samurai feudal thing that has the grace of God or whatever, and then it turns out like this is the weird law kingdom that, you know, the angels and Yahweh made.
Fine, kill me, fuck it. I'm gonna redo this. That's garbage.
Oh, can't believe Prince boy child.
You, like 5 times a stream, you tell me, hey, you should stop what you're doing right now and play this game instead. These games are all so fucking long. You need to chill out. I can't play all the... I only have... Like, I may seem like I'm on top of playing stuff, but time only rolls at 1 time speed for me. I can't play all this shit.
Oh shit, dark magic! Devil Survivor is neat. Devil Survivor...
I feel like if there's one I am actually going to play, it's DDS.
Yeah, Digital Devil Saga is the one I think that would fit your brand.
My taste.
Yeah. Oh, he punched a guy in the stomach and took him off. Just like in Final Fantasy Tactics. Blame yourself or God.
Yeah. If you had to pick any one SMT demon to represent you, what do you think is the most accurate? And this goes for everyone in chat too. And don't say Mara. I know everyone's going to be tempted to say Mara.
Mara, because it's a penis.
Haha, it's a penis.
It's a penis in a chariot. Oh no. The Knight of Lotus got away with Prince Yumil. Alright, I had to stop watching your stream because it was interfering with my bandwidth.
Sorry.
That or my roommates are watching shit. And that's messing with it. And that makes me go, maybe I should just get a hardwired connection and just...
Yeah. Wait, is your PC not wired?
The router is literally on the other side of the house.
Oh, okay. Oh, I wasn't aware. That would drive me up the
I've got a
wall to use
Wi-Fi
a
antenna
wireless.
that is, has been fine.
Yeah.
Like, we have good internet. I believe we have fiber. But yeah, it's like, what if I just...
I know what Hamsa is. Hamsa's the oh fuck me.
What if I just set up an entire extra router in my room and just ran Ethernet across my entire room? Like, yeah, just run Ethernet across the entire house. Live that life.
Shit. Go full Vinny Caravella.
Yeah, full Caravella. Clear all the side quests on the map. Get a large pizza and a bucket of KFC.
Yeah. Shit your brains out and then have something horrible happen to the house.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Ethernet over power adapters. Okay. Wow.
I got an extended barrel on my mag.
Yeah, you did. Okay, I'm trying to think. What's a sad boy demon? What is the SMT demon equivalent of white male mediocrity?
Hang on, let me scroll through these SMT demons. If I can find mine.
Yeah, Kulane. I don't know how to pronounce that at all.
Kulane is actually probably my guess. That sounds like something pulled from like Gaelic folklore.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, these are all arranged in a pseudo D&D grid alignment sort of thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of this.
Oh, in Ogre Battle, they're talking about unleashing dark power. So they're bad.
Who do you think is actually a Jack Frost? Would that be Daniel Westlake as a Jack Frost?
No, Daniel Westlake is Black Frost. He's the evil Jack Frost. Oh no. It's the Knights of Lodis.
I see Flower Rose.
Yep.
Leopard man in his underwear.
No, Tactics Ogre is not in the same universe as Final Fantasy Tactics, but Square owns both now. Thanks to acquisitions. They bought Quest in like 2002, I guess. Right after Ogre Battle Advance, or Tactics Ogre Advance. Oh no! The Holy Lotus Empire, by order of the Pope himself. You have no freedom to act without permission. committed a grievous crime. We do not tolerate heretics or their pagans' beliefs.
Uh-oh.
So, like, the based on what I remember about Tactics Ogre lore, basically the Holy Kingdom of Lotus is basically evil crusaders.
As opposed to those awesome...
Yeah, as opposed to cool crusaders.
Yeah.
But...
Okay, so I found Zombie and Zombie Lady in the Undead section.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a Yakuza, is apparently a spirit, and that just looks like a Yakuza guy. Alright.
Oh shit, you should discipline your children better. But yeah, they're Dark Knight antagonists in, I think, all of the Ogre Battle series.
Yeah. Is Ogre Battle one of those series that takes place on Earth, but they're not saying it's Earth?
No.
But it's like a 1,000 years in the future?
No, it's literally just Fantasia. It is...
Okay.
It is, do you like political back and forths? Do you like tragic childhood backstories? Do you like...
Yes. I do like all of those things.
Do you like moral choices that make you feel bad?
Yes. Are you actually choosing, or did the stuff just actually happen?
There are some choices in this game. I chose to make peace with the Western Division.
Are you looking forward to Triangle Strategy at all?
I need to try out the demo. I feel like I've heard enough things from people just being like, people seem kind of on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill this guy at some point. This guy's like, I don't trust people. Triangle feels sluggish. Okay, that's...
You know, the camera likes to pull in on Chill's butt a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not like her butt is super over-exaggerated.
Well, it's not like her booty in Revelations.
Oh, does Revelations go ridiculous with it?
Oh, dude, like her booty in Resident Evil Revelations is she's packing. And also like the way the lighting works in that game.
Right, yes. Yeah. Okay. It's funny. I think that's one of the funnier things about, like, representation of form and stuff, and how things can feel skeevier via, like, things like lighting and camera angles.
Nope, shiny booty. 3D ass on... Yeah. I feel like enough people have said enough things about Triangle, like the demo for Triangle Strategy that just came out. The one that you can import.
No, the one that's, it's all talking and then, like, 2 fights.
And then 2 fights, and it's like, yeah, you can import your save into the full game. And it's like, yeah, I could.
Or I could not play it.
Yeah, or I could wait for it to be not $60. Because that, like, if I'm going to get anything next month, it'll be that ding-dong Final Fantasy Chaos game.
Was that coming out in March?
Yeah, that thing's out in March.
I'm waiting to hear back reports on that from Goblin, because she preemptively loves it, but I want to know if it holds up.
I mean, I like fucking Neo, and ergo, thus, Therefore...
So did Trinity.
Yeah. Exactly.
You get it? That was
yeah, I understood your reference. Yes, I'm acknowledging you. And hopefully that will make you feel valid.
It does. No, wait, I don't think it, no, is it a Sony, no, I think it's also on PS4, and PC it's on Epic, I want to say.
Yes, it is.
Because Square Enix loves getting paid for temporary exclusivity.
Yeah, I don't trust Final Fantasy Chaos.
You mean on PC?
Or I don't trust Square's PC ports. I feel like
no.
Heard enough things about it.
You know what? The thing is, the Final Fantasy port is bad, but also because it's an Unreal 4 game, even my shitty PC before I redid it could just tank it enough that it was a really solid 60 through the thing. But funny enough, they didn't tune the DLC, so the DLC, which was only on PS5, was way more demanding than the base game was. So the DLC was actually running way shittier, which is kind of funny, but it actually makes sense if you think about it, but it's still shitty. Goblin was there, she can attest.
Yeah.
But the DLC ran way worse.
Yeah, it's hard to make a story less forgettable than the story in Neo 1 and 2. Like, do like a bad Cliff Notes version of the Sengoku period, but sometimes there are demons?
No.
Like, just assuming that because you're a Japanese person, you know everything you need to know about Oda Nobunaga. Homie to all.
Yeah. The funny thing is, like, I mean, funny maybe isn't the right word. It's like, you know, the thing is, especially because the Neo games are so fucking long.
Yeah.
Like, if they wanted to, they could pare back the story more, and then just maybe make them the little bits that are there good.
And instead, it's just like
it's just a bunch of garbage.
Literal, like, Neo 2 literally takes place over decades. Because it's about the rise of Hideyoshi. But it is so, like, incomprehensible and discordant. Okay, cool. They're apparently...
Wait, Glab, why do you think I would be so into the SMT4 map? I feel like, aside from New York, Tokyo is one of the most overplayed settings in game. I've seen it way too often. Oh, fuck it. Never mind. I'm just gonna die. I just saved.
Yeah. Guess what? Japan likes setting games in Japan. I don't know if you know this.
No, but give me other cities in Japan. Give me other cities in America.
Okay, how about fake Osaka?
Yeah, I'll take fake Osaka.
In
well, we got that in Yakuza.
The Yakuza games. I think Yakuza 0.
Like, also, like, I mean, like, what? So it's, I would say the top two are New York and Tokyo.
Yeah.
What's number 3? Maybe LA? Or like London or Paris?
San Francisco has a couple.
San Francisco,
Watch Dogs 2 and Driver San Francisco. Driver Parallel Lines in... Anyway, I'm just trying to remember where the witch hut is so
Look at this guy hiding like he thinks he's actually gonna... He's like sitting there waiting for me.
This is the one thing... See, the problem with, like, setting is that European streets are narrow.
Oh, so the Bourne Conspiracy is what we're talking about.
Is
that what we're saying? I should get into
I have not heard. That's something I haven't heard in a long time. Who could forget Robert Ludlum's The Bourne Conspiracy, based on the books, not the movies, we swear.
Even though they pulled a lot of design sensibilities from the movies.
Yep.
I remember that game being bad, but okay.
I wonder how...
Oh, there's zero chance that holds up.
I mean, like, the Bourne movies in general.
Oh, well, here's... Part of the problem is that they were so influential for the next... For every action thing
ruined all
since then,
movies with
yeah,
the fast, snappy cut.
Yeah, this is like blaming Call of Duty 4 for saying everything plays like Call of Duty after it came out. It's not Call of Duty's fault that everything ripped it off.
Yeah.
And that's the same case with the Bourne stuff.
I think driving games count, yeah. The Nürburgring is a place.
Yeah, Nürburgring.
I want my video games to exclusively take place in the Midwest. But like not like...
Where's my Topeka, Kansas game?
Like, apparently Raccoon City is supposed to be in the Midwest. So they claim.
I don't... It feels kind of more like a fake Chicago or fake St. Louis or something. Even though, like, the way... Like, I don't know. But, I mean, Chicago... Despite Chicago being fucking huge, has it been represented well in a game? Because
Watch Dogs 1.
No, but it's a garbage Chicago.
Yeah.
It's super inaccurate.
I mean, I have been to Chicago. I think it's a pretty fucking cool place. Other than the part where it's a nightmare frozen wasteland in the winter.
Yeah.
But, like, Deep Dish Pizza is pretty good. Like, of course, the thing I remember from Chicago, the couple times I visited it, because we had family there for a bit, was like, oh, hey, it turns out food in a major metropolitan area is really good. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Went to this tapas restaurant. Just had little plates of delicious food. It's just all I want in my life.
How do I know about Kansas? Is it like a secret that Americans are only supposed to know about?
Only Americans know what Kansas is.
I've heard of Kansas.
That's our secret.
I've heard of Topeka, Kansas. Actually, you know why I know Topeka, Kansas? Because Stephen King likes to refer to it. It's the one place outside of Maine that Stephen King talks about.
I mean, I know what Saskatchewan is, I think.
Yeah. Name a city in Saskatchewan.
Manitoba? Is that in Saskatchewan?
No, that's another province that's next to Saskatchewan. That's the province where I grew up. Name a city in Manitoba. There you go. Have you heard of the city named Winnipeg?
Oh, yes.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
That sounded like a fake
Don't
admission.
fucking condescend to me, Joey.
You're like, yeah, sure I have. Saskatchewan has... so the funny thing is, like, basically, you go... If we're talking east to west, Ontario's sort of somewhere in the middle, but it's a wide province. Then it goes Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, and BC. Yeah. And nobody cares about those provinces west of Ontario until you get to BC. People know British Columbia.
Yeah.
Because Vancouver's there. Because every TV show is filmed there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But nobody gives a shit about Manitoba.
Sunny Vancouver, Canada. I love it when sci-fi TV shows go down to an alien planet.
And it's clearly some woods outside.
It's clearly somewhere in the Canadian wilderness.
Yeah. Actually, The Expanse films in Toronto, and I have noticed a bunch of places in The Expanse that I've been to. Which is weird, because there's scenes where they're, like, talking in some futuristic sci-fi, like, council room, and I'm like, yeah, that's the University of Toronto. I've been in that room. Or I've been in the aquarium they're walking through, or standing on the beach they're standing on. I've been here. It pulls you out a little bit, but it's very funny.
Zombie pie. That sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a problem that you inflict upon yourself through your own OCD tendencies.
Sorry, which problem?
I think my issue with turn-based tactics is that I refuse to play them not super optimized. Also, my mom can make homemade focaccia, and because that was her pandemic coping thing, so she got very good at making focaccia.
Right. But that makes sense. I'm actually with ZP on this, insofar as, like, if I'm playing a game where you can... So this is actually kind of what ruined games like Metal Gear Solid 5, Breath of the Wild, and, like, what's that one that's just Deathloop for me?
Yeah.
Where if a game talks to you in a way, or presents things to you in a way that you know there is an optimal way to do things, I will never do it the inoptimal way because I feel like I'm fucking up and not making progress or saving resources in the way I could. Yeah. So I'm with CP on this. I can't have as much fun as I could otherwise because
CP, you have never had my mom's
the necessity
focaccia.
Of optimization. What is focaccia?
It's an Italian bread. It's very fluffy and light. And actually, that's not true. It's fucking dense and oily and delicious. But yeah, it's a bread stuff you put a little bit of you cannot once again. I understand, like, living the life where you need to optimize, because I play all immersive sims that way, except for fucking Deathloop, where there was no reason not to just kill everything always, forever.
No, see, so that's the funny thing, is that Deathloop is funny for that, because it's so not necessary with that game, but yet that's still how I did it.
Oh, okay. You made that choice.
The weird thing is the guns out of this mine thing don't feel like they come out of they don't fire out of the gun correctly. I don't know what's up with that.
I assume it's just like them not wanting...
Like, it doesn't feel like it's coming out of the center of the camera like most guns in games. Oh no, they have fucked up heads. That happens sometimes. Don't worry about it.
The mine launcher in Okay, yeah, the bad food opinion haver.
Death by math. Exactly, that's the thing. Like, if I were to, like, when I play Final Fantasy Tactics, actually my only fear with that is once I start to learn how the different classes or jobs work and all that,
I'm going to break that game. You're going to ruin it for yourself.
I'm going to destroy it for myself. Yeah, and I'm going to not have fun because I'm going to force myself to play it a certain way.
Yeah, that sounds like a great way to have a bad time.
Yep, and I can't help it. I mean, I also have other issues with Breath of the Wild, but that's definitely one of them. I'm that guy.
No, I understand.
Nearly universally lauded game. I'm the one guy, like, with some things. Oh fuck! You know what? I should have saved that.
I understand, because I'm absolutely that guy for certain kinds of games, but like.
Oh, you motherfucker! Not you, the video game.
No, I am a motherfucker. I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry to tell you this. But I was the zombie.
Here's a weird pull that reminded me of. I mean, these movies don't hold up for many reasons, but have you seen American Pie 2 recently?
I have not seen any of those films ever. I was a little too young.
Sure, fair enough, yeah.
At the time...
So there's a running joke in one of them where there's a guy who has sex with this other character's mother.
Okay.
Named Stifler is this other character. So people have sex with Stifler's mom. and then this guy has sex with Stifler's mother, and later near the end of the movie, maybe this is in the third one where someone gets married, this guy calls Stifler calls another guy a motherfucker. And the setup is so obvious for the reply to that even as like a 13 or 14-year-old, I was like, this is a shitty joke because we all know exactly where it's going to go. When you know exactly where the joke is going, it's not funny anymore. And the other guy's like, and the guy who fucked his mother is like, yeah, I am a motherfucker. And that's the joke. It's terrible. I'm sorry, I don't know why I pulled that out of my brain. That's, somehow that's still in there somewhere. American Pie 2.
Gino, this game doesn't look hideous. This game is of its era. If you want some blurry sprites...
Who's the broken character? Is it Weegraf?
Yeah, so, yeah, the infamous Weegraf fight. Is...
Infamous how? What's the deal?
Basically, you can save before you fight him, and you cannot, it is a one-on-one fight. Yeah, Gino, that's what an N64 game looks like. N64 games are blurry. That's just what they are. I'm sorry I'm not running this on my retro tank. Although I could. If I had an N64 and a copy of...
Damn it, I'm almost out of mag ammo.
Yeah. But, yeah, the Weegraf fight is, yeah, it is a one-on-one fight between Weegraf and the main
Ramza?
character, yeah, Ramza, and you have to you gotta, and you
like, do you have to do it in a particular way or you're fucked?
No, I mean, it's just like, it is a fucked, like, weird wall battle, and you can save right before it and not be able to go back and grind. So you can fuck yourself over that way. So that's kind of the reason.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, guess what? The N64, yeah, 320 by 240, just like a PS1 game. Except the N64's anti-aliasing solution fucking sucks. And it makes the whole thing look
The
blurry.
N64 has an anti-aliasing solution?
Yes, that, like, yeah, the N64 did rudimentary anti-aliasing.
I'm genuinely shocked to hear that. I would assume because it was all expected to play on CRTs, like, why do you need anti-aliasing?
I mean, that's why N64 games...
Isn't that inherent to the television?
I mean, a little bit, but, like, some of the blur in an N64 game comes from the way it renders shit, as opposed to the PSX, which is all about them jaggies. And that's kind of the difference.
Speaking of Blur, I don't know why I had
You want to play Blur?
No,
A fine,
I was thinking
Bizarre
of Blur Studios,
Creations.
the CG company. But also, yeah, Blur's totally okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they call them Paleheads. Here we go.
Huh.
How do you feel about Blur Studios' work?
What have they done?
They did the CG in your favorite game, Dante's Inferno.
Oh, yes, a high-quality video game.
They did all the ad cinematics for The Old Republic.
Okay.
They did a shit ton of stuff, actually. Like, the whole thing was, for a longest time, their whole thing was, it's $1 million a minute for their work. And it's worth it because it was so high quality. So if you saw a really high quality CG ad or something from a video game between like 2006 and maybe 2014, that was probably Blur. Unless it was a studio that had internal stuff like Blizzard or Square Enix or something.
You are both misspelling Banjo-Kazooie. It's Kazooie, not Kazooie.
Kazoo.
He said Zed. That's how you know he's serious.
I didn't even realize I was saying it that way. A friend of yours worked at Blue Studios for a while. Wait, is Blur in San Fran? Or someone you know online? I didn't know that. They're in Frisco?
I know that, I know some folks who, yeah.
SoCal. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Culver City, yeah. Culver City sounds like one of those fake places. Why do people say Culver City and not Culver? What the fuck does that mean? That sounds like when somebody says something city, that sounds like a fake thing. It doesn't sound real. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, once again, I am a noted sucker for Banjo-Kazooie. I am, as they say, a mark. I hate that term. I hate that term so much. I hate fucking wrestling lingo. Ruin everything.
Well, I mean, it's wrestling lingo, but it all comes from carnival lingos, right? You can't...
Yeah.
Wait, I thought I had to... Wait, I thought I have to put the things here to... What am I fucking up? What am I fucking up? I don't know anything about Banjo. I've never played them.
Okay. How do you feel about collecting bullshit?
No, I mean, they're Donkey Kong 64.
I mean, they're better than Donkey Kong 64. Kind of because
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say they're as bad as that. I'm just saying, like, that's what they are.
Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. But, like, the difference is Banjo-Kazooie has a sense of restraint.
They're part of the inspiration for the term collectathon.
Yeah.
I would say.
And...
would you say that started with the banjos?
Yeah. Yeah, like, straight up just, like, collect all the bullshit.
It's a 3D platformer with mild combat and abilities, and there's a billion things to collect on every level. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what they are. And they're on N64, so they probably ran like shit, and everyone was okay with it because we were all kids.
Hey, you know, at the time... F-Zero X is, once again, dark magic. Because F-Zero X was an N64 game that was running at 60 FPS.
I don't believe that system was capable of that. That's a lie.
I
only recently learned that apparently Ocarina and, well, not necessarily Ocarina, but Majora's Mask only ran at 20.
Yeah, Ocarina and Majora's Mask only run at 20.
Fuck.
3DS version runs at 30. I'll say that.
Yeah. If I were to play that game again, I mean, it's one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
But if I were to, like, play it again today, I would absolutely just, like, emulate the 3DS version. Because I'm not gonna...
3DS version is the way to play that game.
It's fine, yeah. Totally. I mean, like, people have issues with the way they change save stuff, but whatever. It's fine.
People are weird about, like, some of the changes they made in Majora's Mask, but those people are wrong.
So they improved the Bomber's Notebook, right? Which to make it easier to track stuff.
There are a significant number of quality of life.
Because otherwise you need to use guide. Yeah, quality of life stuff. Yeah.
In Majora's Mask, like that game, the 3DS version of Majora's Mask was the thing that made me finally get that game after having it on N64 for so long.
Yeah, no, they changed the bosses. That's right. I remember when I played it on 3D. I actually had that. I didn't finish it, but I played it on the 3DS. And the boss of that first dungeon was like a real boss with things to do in it.
Yeah.
Like it had different like modes. It was like a video game boss or something.
Yeah.
I don't think I realized how lackluster the actual bosses were in that game until I saw the changed ones in that. Where, like, the boss actually makes you turn into a Deku Scrub and fly over it and drop shit on its head.
Yep,
it's like, yeah, right, use this stuff in the dungeon. Right.
Yeah, no.
Totally.
It's almost like that game was made in, like, less than 18 months in insane crunch because Miyamoto told Onuma, like, yeah, sure, if you can make one, go for it. If you could make a Zelda in 18 months. But alright, I have finished.
I mean, so what did they do to Goat? Does anybody remember what they did to Goat in the 3DS version? Because Goat was always the best one. Like rolling around as a Goron in this weird like NASCAR arena.
I think that one's the same, mostly the same. I don't.
Because I would say you wouldn't need to change much about Goat. Just roll around till you hit him, knock him over, punch him some. Like that boss required you to use the stuff you learned as a Goron in that dungeon, right?
Yeah.
So that made sense already. Okay, I can't. I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I suddenly don't know what I'm doing.
That's how I feel every day.
Put the Antigen and the.
You need the Antivit. You just put them both in. Just
combine
them.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I have to combine them first. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Whatever. It's fine. Here, just take these 2 vials and combine them, slap them together, and they're 1 vial now.
Yeah.
It works. It's perfect.
That's how you do it in the original game. And now I'm gonna grind.
Do you think they made some of the stuff in this game with fetishes in mind? Because it gets pretty fetishy at certain points. With like tentacle stuff and throat stuff.
If you're talking about like the very the scene where Jill gets attacked by the bug thing, and like, yeah, sure. When in doubt, yes.
When in doubt, yes, it's fetish material.
When in doubt, yes, it's a weird horny thing. Just watch those videos that's like, actually, Totally Spies is way hornier than you remember.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no shit. Of course it was. It was made by French people.
The camera totally looked at her butt there. That 1,000,000% just happened.
But also, you need to you need to understand that, like, as far as like the HQ, the horny quotient. At this point, I'm just like, if it ain't full on anime ecchi garbage.
No. So that's the thing. The fact that it's doing it a little bit intermittently feels like fucking purient relative to a lot of video games.
I was thinking about playing Akaba's Trick this year.
And that seems like a bad idea.
That, like, I told my podcast co-hosts, yeah, Totally Spies was always horny. But listen, I was 12, and I just knew I didn't like it because it was weird franime, and I was anti-franime at the time.
Got a big boss fight coming up. What do I want here?
But yes, Totally Spies is incredibly horny. CP, when have I ever told you to go to horny jail? When you say offensive things in my chat? When you say offensive things in my streams? When you say offensive things on my podcast? When you talk about sticking hands up behinds? Sir?
Look, somebody has to do it.
Listen, I am this is not a sex negative stream here at Arbitrary Water / Twitch TV / Arbitrary Water.
Should I use the acid rounds here or save them for another fight?
I mean, this is the fight.
Right? This is the fight?
This is the second to last fight. Yeah.
Oh, right, and the last one is just its own little weird thing.
Yeah,
with
the last one is just you gotta shoot the big tentacles, and you basically just need handgun ammo. Should ZP be banned? No. But
useless at this point. No, I know, because he also runs behind stuff, and then I shoot them, and he gets electrocuted and comes out.
Yeah.
Right? That's the whole thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I really need to do then. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, I have apparently given ZP a timeout before, so that's good to know. Apparently at one point I gave him a timeout.
Well, deserved, right?
Yeah, no, I told my podcast co-host that Akiba's trip was the hardest I was willing to go with horny anime game. Yeah. Because otherwise it's gonna be fucking Neptunia. And I refuse to play Neptunia.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not. I'm never. I can tell you, I am never. I'm on a weird JRPG.
Never. But don't play anything by Idea Factory. Like they have made games people like. Like I hear Mary Skelter is like a decent.
Work on those, or am I thinking of a character in them named CyberConnect too?
I believe CyberConnect worked on some of them. Sure. I streamed Omega Labyrinth Live. Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm not nominating that for the podcast, am I?
Okay. I'll be right back.
See, I'm not against Conception, but I think the problem with Conception is that Conception is just shittier, hornier Persona. That's why I don't want to play Conception for the podcast. Because Conception is just, hey, it's Persona, but you're having weird chaste not sex with these anime girls and making your soul babies fight in combat. Anyway, apparently this stream has been dropping frames left and right, so I have to assume it's just fucking throttling. And you know, hey, I get it. But like, they're better weird horny JRPGs to play. I'm saying. I'm willing to put my foot down. Just. I mean, listen, I bought Stella Glow. On the Atlas 3DS Fire Sale. So want to talk about some perhaps some questionable spicy anime PG-13 risqueness. I'd play that. But I'm saying Idea Factory mostly makes garbage. And not like funny garbage, just regular garbage. I don't know if I'm still on Joku's stream. You might play the Magic the Gathering Kamigawa visual novel. Sure. Tell me all about Cyber Future Japan. A setting that is never...
I'm sorry, hang on. Sorry. Did you say a Magic the Gathering visual novel?
Yes. Yes, there's a visual novel based on the Magic the Gathering Kamigawa setting, which is the... It started
Japan,
out fake Fantasy Japan, and then they're like, hey, what if it was fake Fantasy Japan and also cyberpunk? And, you know, sure.
Sure, everyone loves some stereotyping of East Asian cultures.
I love...
What is media if not a series of that over and over?
What is media if not Orientalism writ large?
Yeah.
I like.
So there's a shot of Chris coming up, or not? I called him Chris because it's the same guy, but of Carlos.
Yeah.
Here, that I want to say I had a weird feeling about, and then I think when Abby played it on Giant Bomb, she had a similar feeling about it, where he looks like a tiny guy standing on a table or something.
Yeah.
There's something with a weird camera angle here that's very funny.
Who among us is not a tiny guy? Okay, I need to stop fucking guarding. just Am I at the point where I have to fucking grind because I literally cannot hit anything?
When we get to the Nikolai fight at the end, I want to fail it intentionally because there's a really funny cutscene when you lose.
Yeah. Yeah, that cutscene's real good. But yeah, I guess the Kamigawa visual novel is free on Steam. But, you know...
I'm good.
I'm good. It turns out know what my line was? It turns out my line was I thought about playing the KFC visual novel, and then I decided, no, I could do better. That was my line. Also, I hear it's bad. I hear the KFC visual novel is bad. Okay, hydration break. I'll be back in a sec.
I can't get away from the... Oh, that literally went between his legs. Come on. Here's the shot. Right there. What is that shot? Shit. That's what I get for letting him get behind me. I fucked up. Nobody tell Arby I fucked up.
And I'm back.
Hello.
I've refilled my water bottle.
How big is the water bottle? How much does it hold?
This is 21 ounce.
Actually, you know what I was gonna say? You're gonna say something in ounces, but I don't know ounces, so I'm
okay, it's 8.7 something billion liters.
That does it. 870 milliliters, so almost a liter.
I don't fucking know. I'm not. Freedom.
Yeah. Fair enough. You know.
sorry, you can talk to your friend Justin.
Yeah, I never learned ounces.
Justin Trudeau, more like Justin. No. Justin go slow. Because
the Freedom Convoy.
Because something trucks that. Weirdly enough, the event that Americans care more about than actual Canadians.
Yeah, this has been a whole big clusterfuck.
I like how the game never bothered to tell me how the Legion system works.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Well, I didn't even get a chance to heal.
Fucking cockatrice. Fucking garbage.
I can't believe I'm actually... Honestly, I swear to God, I don't usually die this much in this fucking game. This is utter bullshit.
Oh, cool. The Deep Listens Discord has more than one Canadian. It's true! The Deep Listens Discord is for persons of all faiths, beliefs, countries of origin, and measurement systems.
So here's the thing about metric. It's really easy, but also because I don't know if this is just a weird thing about our turn to metric or about me getting so used to certain things as they're expressed in America in length, but I still don't know I have no idea what my height is in metric. Imperial, like I'm 6 foot even, right?
Yeah.
No idea what that is in actual centimeters. I know roughly 2 meters is 6 feet, but I know that's not right. It's somewhere around there. I just don't know exactly what it is, and every time I learn it, I forget it 5 minutes later.
It's fine. It's 8 something centimeters.
I think it might be 190, but I'm not sure. I love that shot. That's so stupid.
Yeah, well, guess what, Zombie Pie? How far are you in this game? How are you still in Act 1, Zombie Pie? Are you still grinding your way through Act 1 of this video game, Zombie Pie? How far are you in this video game that you have ruined for yourself by playing it in the most boring way possible? Huh? Huh? Eh? Ora! Yeah,
Speaking of, how do you feel about that Jeff's Bizarre Adventure?
I need to watch it. Or I need to listen to it, because...
Sorry, hang on. The game was too loud. I couldn't hear you.
I need to listen to it. I need to listen to it. Okay. I was just being a generic Japanese tough. I was not specifically...
I know, I was thinking of Muda Muda Muda.
Muda? Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Just... See, ZP, this would have happened regardless of if I had better items, because it just seems like Petrify is a bullshit status effect. You don't even like this game. Why are you playing? That's my favorite part. He doesn't even like this game.
Well, that's what I get for assuming he was going to do the thing again.
Alright, Yeah, this might be
Fuck off! Come on!
This might be the Act 3 difficulty bump where I have to fucking grind shit. Because it's an SRPG. Oh. I got...
Floozy's gonna make me play Jump King and I'm gonna get so mad.
Why would Floozy do that to you?
Because he likes to see me get angry, I guess. I don't know.
Floozy the Betrayer?
I get really angry, but not like I don't have heated gamer moments where it gets like offensive.
No, it's just that game seems bad.
No, that game seems really good. In terms of like fucking you up.
Oh yeah, no, in terms of being the streamer bait game that it is. Being a hateful... Alright,
You know what? I'm using the shittier grenade launcher rounds earlier, and saving the acid rounds for later in the fight. It feels like the smart thing to do.
No, it isn't. It's not easier for you because you're still grinding. You still lose.
Oh, I cannot overstate how glad I am I have this more RAM and slightly better CPU. What? Of course. Yeah, the Russian. What is he, a big guy?
Okay. Fine, we'll just make a division. What? I wish the game would explain itself better. I did not rage quit. I restarted the game. Because it's obvious that I need to fucking grind up for Act 3. Get to advanced classes. Much to my dismay.
I love how these this ring of like pads of like generators have like these colored pads to shoot on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because video game.
Because it's a video game.
Damn it, try to dodge, just dodging too late.
Gotta find your son, Dodge.
Dodge. That one scene with him and Vanille is by far the best part of that game.
Yeah.
And it's not a gameplay thing at all.
Saz and, yeah, Vanille. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck me. Caution status. Camera. Oh, that was it. Okay. We did it.
You did it. You beat the video game.
No, not yet.
I know.
Almost.
Now you gotta dodge.
That last fight's pretty easy, though.
Yeah, the last. Well,
like I think it's just like when you know what you're doing, like you don't have to worry about most of the giant version of Nemesis. It's really easy.
Yeah. Until you get to like the higher difficulties, where I guess it's just fucked.
Yeah. Oh, Mega was playing Theatrhythm.
Good for
Elite
him.
Beat Engine. Hell yeah. So what are you playing that mouse with a mouse? Or oh no, you're actually playing, you got a 3DS, that's right.
Nintendo 3DS, a high quality.
I wish I could find my 3DS. I wanna play some late game 3DS stuff.
Yeah, no, it's time to buy all those 3DS games before Nintendo doesn't let you.
Do you remember that launch Ubisoft tactical game, the
Ghost Recon something?
That was actually really good.
Yeah, Julian Gallup worked on that game, the XCOM guy.
Which, you know what, in the long run, that actually makes sense. If that's kind of the precursor to XCOM 20...
no, like original XCOM guy.
Oh, the Xeno, who went on... Did he work with Xenonauts?
No,
or was
he
that
did Phoenix Point.
Phoenix Point, okay.
Which, hey, you know, all of the expansions for Phoenix Point are out now. I bet that game is better. Because I feel like my problem with that game was, it just got, it got to, like, you just had to do the same fucking 3 mission types over and over again. But I think that game is cool. If you need a change of pace from the usual, like if you want to do something else other than play XCOM 2 for the 8,000th time, it's a good replacement for that.
Oh, here's something I never thought of that Lionheart is talking about.
Yeah.
Or Lionway. J_Gordon. I'm sorry, I'm never honestly... Well, firstly, I'm never sure exactly how to refer to you because your name has changed just enough. I don't have one thing to fall back on, if that makes sense.
I mean, listen, we just call him Daniel Westlake, even though I don't think he's...
No, this isn't Daniel Westlake.
Yeah. But, I mean, in terms of, like, people who constantly have different names.
Yes. Yeah, no, Daniel Westlake I get, because it's so frequent. It's been just infrequent enough. Like, look, if you have something you prefer me to call you as a baseline, I'll go with that.
Listen,
otherwise, I don't know what to do. But what I was going to say was, interestingly, Xenoblade on the 3DS, if I could get Citra and do that, maybe that would do better than the Switch version, which is to say, no, I'm not doing it.
I mean, it's that or play the Wii version on Dolphin.
Yeah, but then I lose whatever upgrades were made to the
I don't know if there are any upgrades.
No, didn't they change some quest stuff?
Probably.
Or something? Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Oh no, do we have an actual secret celebrity in our server?
Yes. Finally.
You sometimes wonder about that in online communities where like, I bet you there's somebody famous here, right?
You mean like how like at one point Mila Kunis was playing fucking World of Warcraft? with people, and then her guild mates found out who she was, and she had to stop playing.
Oh, that sucks. That's not nice. That's not fair.
Well, it was just like, hey...
Yeah, what are you gonna do, right?
What
like,
are you gonna do? People are like, oh, it's Mother...
No, for sure.
Mila Kunis.
Like, there's that, and there's the whole, like, the guy in, what's his name? Matthew something? Who had the Xbox 360 controller mod channel.
Yeah. Oh, that's right! They found Timmy Tim Chalamet's...
Timothy Chalamet, thank you, yes.
Timmy Tim Chalamet. Yes, that's his name.
Quality of life improvements to Xenoblade DE that are better than the OG. Okay. So the thing I remember about Xenoblade OG is, I want to say the controls on the Wiimote with the nunchuck were annoying. I don't remember why, but I remember them being annoying.
But yeah, no, the part where this game doesn't explain shit is one of the parts I do not care for. Like, yeah, ogre battles have got some real...
the boss fight's right here. It's immediately.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I forgot there's not even a segment between this. It's just literally right into the boss fight.
It's literally just like pull out your handgun, shoot shit, and go.
Difficulty sliders, you say?
Difficulty sliders?
They completely redid the UI in DE and also made it so side quests actually show up on your map and world, making it
Okay.
Oh my god! If they didn't have the side quests for all the gathering shit in the baseline version, I would have been so pissed. Or maybe I just didn't do them. I don't remember. Because it was literally a decade ago. Oh, it's a tree from Rainbow Six Extraction.
Yep.
The best game of the year so far.
The fact that you have played a significant amount of that game upsets me.
I have played probably 15 to 20 hours of that total.
Yeah,
that game's pretty good. It's garbage, but it's pretty good.
I can't fucking deal with... Okay, I need more intelligence in mental. I just can't deal with, at this point, like any Ubi game, just immediate, violent rejection already.
Ooh, the frame rate's actually chunking up a little bit. That's funny.
Alright, I need to...
There's a bit here where the ground cracks under her. Oh yeah, that just happened. Which is maybe the most anime thing in this whole game.
Yeah.
Like, her body has enough strength to support the backwash of this thing that the ground cracks under her feet.
I mean, you don't? You don't have that power?
I forget if I can just do this or if I need to, like, stun it first. Oh, I should probably stun it first. I honestly forget.
Yeah, you gotta stun it first, and then...
By shooting all the little nodule things?
You gotta shoot the...
Okay. That's fine. Look, I mean, once I have money, I will get a PS5, okay? And if I can find one, is also part of it.
Alright, I need to... Alright.
Yes, I've played Retro Game Challenge on the DS. It's fun because it's totally like, here's fake versions of a bunch of retro games and then we made them really stupidly hard. That's really fun. It's a good time. I want to say that for the sake of the gimmick, it doesn't last that long, but for a couple hours, it's good stuff.
Alright, I don't need this Cerberus. This Cerberus isn't doing anything for me.
Let's do this one close to him first. Yeah, this last fight is so weirdly easy. Like, he moves so slowly.
Apparently on Inferno difficulty, he is just constantly...
Like, swinging his arms around?
Yeah. And you just have
Okay.
to constantly dodge. But I don't know. I
That's
never
okay.
played the game on Inferno. And then you do this, and this is great.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone saying... Pastry Lich saying, June, want to know one more fucked up thing I did? I examined every class in the game, then calculated the total number of stat points each class had to determine which ones are good long term and which ones are not. Yeah, no, that's a sick. You're a sick man.
I love the melting holes in the walls.
You don't need any of this. You're at the end of the
It's
game.
weird. Like, why are there items here? Like, why
There are
even?
items there in case you need ammo during the Nemesis fight.
No, but I mean, like,
Oh.
why not just not show you? I mean, I guess there's no reason they turned the map off. It's just like, wait, where's the elevator? Or do I just walk? I thought I walked through, but it wasn't letting me. I genuinely forget. I can't just.
You just have to
Or is
go
it
up the...
through? Oh, it's through this. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I got it.
No, it's not through that. You go right to the ladder.
Yeah. I thought it would be through the fun holes, but apparently not.
No.
That's a good little detail. The flaming bits dropping off the
Yep.
ceiling and then like hanging on the floor.
Yep.
That's good stuff. Hey, get it? It's almost like that room in 2,
Yep.
except
Because
different.
it's their bee lab. Yeah.
I gotta make sure to die
Yeah,
here.
ZP. I mean, if I wanted to have a bad time, I would also do that. But I don't.
All right, what did DP just say?
He's playing this game in the most optimal way possible.
Oh,
So it's going to be very good on the podcast when he's like, I ruined the game for myself and it's bad.
yeah.
Um.
What if this had the choreography of that scene with Chris and Leon from
Yep.
that one
Oh, the
CG
fucking
movie?
CG Resident Evil movie where it's just fucking gun fu.
So is this the part where I fuck up and I don't shoot him?
Yeah, if you don't shoot Nikolai,
Okay,
it's
I'm
very
gonna not
funny.
shoot. This is like Piccolo and Goku and Raditz.
Yep.
And come on. The scene isn't ending.
No,
Oh,
you
there
just
we
have
go.
to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that Spetsnaz ballistic knife.
Yeah. Oh, I like that it gave me the baby mode option again, despite the fact that I'm literally just doing the cutscene where I pull
Yeah.
the trigger once. That's funny. Okay, well, I'm about to be done this. Is there something we could play co-op? I don't know.
Uh, I mean,
Or are
we
you
we
done?
we I think I'm done playing Ogre Battle tonight
Okay.
because
Yeah, I see
because
that. Because your screen's just black now.
oh fuck did I jostle a cable somewhere? God damn it!
No. I'm not seeing Ogre Battle on. Oh, you're still playing? Because it's just
Yes,
black on my end.
I jostled a cable.
Oh.
Skip the cutscene. Shoot him. Because sometimes the Elgato.
Elgato is a real fucko.
Yeah, it's a butt. All right.
So what is that? Is that like a USB, HDMI to USB
Okay,
dongle
so
thing?
it's an HDMI in and out. So it's
Okay.
basically also an HDMI splitter,
Okay.
and it uses USB 2.0.
So if it's 2.0, what's the maximum capture rate of that thing?
It can do 1080,
1080
1080
60?
60. Yeah,
Oh, that's okay.
yeah,
Fine. For 2.0, honestly, that's not bad at all.
yeah. Or it's whatever the USB 3.0,
Yeah.
whatever the one with the blue.
Oh, well, USB. Whoa, okay, yeah, the blue one. 3.0, I'm pretty sure 3.0 can do 4K 60 because 3.0 is what's used for VR stuff,
Yeah.
which is multiple eyes at 1080 90, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stop streaming. Thanks everyone for
Okay.
watching. I will not be streaming anymore Ogre Battle 64 because it's a lot of
My
menuing,
controller is vibrating.
and that's how I
Can you
live
see
my
it vibrating?
life. But thanks everyone for watching, and it looks like Joku also finished Resident Evil 3. So let's